Okay, it's official. I wear this scarf in every one of my videos. I mean, this is just like my go-to scarf if I'm trying to like cover up my chest or something, and it's like I tend to wear this scarf in like all of my videos. But anyway, hey guys, it's Jada here again with another video, and today is going to be like a life update / advice video because I'm going to talk about how I'm starting to drive. So as you guys may know, I am a sophomore in high school, so that means I'm driving, and I just finished my last day of traffic today, which means I'm like at driver's ed. This like you drive around with like an instructor, and I just finished my last day of that, so I got my completion card and everything. Dude gave me a C, but I mean, like, for driving, it's like, for driving, it doesn't really matter what grade you get as long as you know how to drive. Like, and then plus it was only my 5th day of driving, only my 7th time driving, so I drove twice with my dad. So it's not really like, I'm not really taking a C like it's like a C. I'm taking it as a C as in like I passed. So, and then I got an A in the actual like driver's ed class. And I just want to talk about kind of like how I'm starting to drive, and like I know some people, there's gonna be like a ton of people out there who are driving just like me, and I have to hold my permit for like another 8 months until I can actually go to the DMV and get my license. A lot of people are starting to drive, and I just want to let you guys know that it's like, it might seem nerve-wracking, like you'll mess up, like that's for sure. Like at some point you're gonna do something that isn't like mandate or like you shouldn't do, or like isn't the best course of action for when you're driving, and like that's okay. I mean, you're just learning how to drive. Like there's things that goes on the vehicle that you didn't really know at first. You just gotta understand it. You gotta get used to the car that you're driving, and then you gotta be able to like get comfortable behind the wheel. And there's like always there's something that you just gotta get used to. And for me, because at the range or at traffic, the instructor made me do hand over hand, and I wasn't really used to that. Like hand over hand turns, you know, like hand, and then do hand over hand turns. But I would usually like palm the steering wheel like that, and I just thought it was like easier for me to do it, so that's why I did it. And then like he's like, oh, if you did that at the DMV, they'll give you 35 points off and you fail. I'm like, dude, calm down. I mean, there's like always something that you need to get used to, and it depends who you're driving with, especially when you're at traffic, range, or you're going to get your license. Someone could say like you need to drive at this level and then you'll pass, or someone will say you need to drive at this level and then you'll pass. I mean, like at the end of the day, when you're gonna go get your license, if you know how to drive, people can tell that you know how to drive. People can tell that you've been driving, and then that you have improved to a point where you think it's best for you to come and get your license. After you hold your permit for about like 9 months and you get your 50 hours of driving, that would be the time when you can go get your license. But I would say, yes, these are the boundaries that you have to stick with in order to legally get your license, but you can also just exceed that time. On your permit, it would say that it doesn't expire until 2 years after you get your permit. And when you see that, when I saw that, I realized, okay, well, it's not like it expires 10 months after I got my permit, which means I definitely have to go try to get my license. It's saying that you have enough time to get better as a driver before you take your driving exam. So don't rush, and don't feel like you need to rush, because you have enough time and you can just do what you need to do. If when you're comfortable as a driver, go to the DMV. That's kind of what like the 2 years expiration date on my permit meant to me. So some more advice for people who are just starting out to drive: find that one person who is going to help you. Like, I have my dad, and I'm gonna drive with my dad. I'm gonna learn how to drive with my dad, and he's gonna teach me how to drive, because he's that person. Like I'm mostly with my dad, so like I'll be driving with him, and he'll be giving me pointers like how I should drive, because he's an experienced driver and like he knows how to drive. And some people might be their mom or like their cousin or their aunt or uncle or something. And I just say, like, find that person that you're gonna be driving with, because you don't want to be driving with your mom on Wednesday, and then your dad on Tuesday, your aunt on Sunday, and then your grandma on like Friday, because that's 4 or 5 different points of views, and you don't want it to be like too much clutter in your mind, because one person could say you need to turn hand over hand, and then another person could say, nah, it's okay, you don't really need to do that. And then another person could be like, you need to hold your hands at 10 and 2, and then somebody else could say, nah, it's okay if you hold your hands low or something. But And just find that one person that you're going to be driving with so you can kind of like copy off of them and learn from them, because you don't want so many points of views in your mind that you can't really differentiate between what you actually need to do to get comfortable with driving. My last piece of advice for people who are just starting out to drive is like have fun with it. Like don't make it seem like such a nerve-wracking experience. Like don't be gripping the steering wheel so hard you see your hands turn white or something. Like have fun, be loose, and like be loose, focused, calm, and just like comfortable, because driving has to be comfortable and you have to be calm. You don't want to be tense when you're driving, because I mean like you could be slamming on the brakes every 4 seconds and you don't really need to do that. So like just like have fun when you're driving. It is a life change at this point in our lives, you know, like sophomores, 15 and 16 years old. You know, like life is actually starting to change, and like you can see how our lives are like actually, you can see the rest of our lives down the road from these days, and it's because we're starting to drive. We're doing more mature adult things. So at this point, it's really just like it's still just like have fun with your youth, but know that you've got other things coming and you're starting to drive. Have fun, you know, do what you gotta do to get to where you need to be. I don't know what that had to do with anything. I think I kind of just went off topic there. But you know what? It's okay. We're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna keep this tape rolling because, well, I should just end this video. Alright guys, I hope this advice video helped with whoever's starting out driving, or maybe like if you need like a checkup, if you've already been driving. But I hope this helped guys, and I hope this helped guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.